Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for Civilization 6, continuing our run with Amanitore here. And we are waiting for a builder over here so that we can pop the fish and build us one of the three wonders that goes over there. I have one that I prefer, obviously, the bigger one, the Torre de Bellum. But if we end up getting either Colossus or Great Lighthouse, not the actual absolute end of the world, to be perfectly fair. So we'll go with it. We'll figure out what we can do over there. We'll start with probably this one. We did get a, where is he? Engineer. Somewhere. Where did he pop up at? Well, we'll get him when he cycles back around. But we bought the engineer last time. That gives us a little bit more production towards wonders, and we'll use him to probably finish that off. All right, let's hit next turn and keep things going here. There is the Great Zimbabwe. Yeah, that's definitely a nice one that we would have, liked to have built, to be fair. But, and there's Taj Mahal. All right, research, we've got... we are building some neighborhoods, so we can hold off on that and make sure we get the boost for that. We are probably building an industrial era or later wonder. Owning 3 musketmen, we should be able to do. Build a coal mine and an ironclad. Do we have coal mine? I know we have coal. Was it from a mine? I don't remember. Actually, now all of a sudden, coal mine. Oh yeah, it's right there. So yeah, we got that. So we just need to get an ironclad, which we can get from either building it or do we have a? We don't have a caravel, do we? No, we do not. Sorry, it's been a few days since my last recording session of this, and I kind of forget where we left off. I did just watch a little bit of the last video, though, to make sure I remember a little bit where we're at, but I couldn't remember if we built the caravel or not, and we did not. So we either get a caravel or we could build a unit or something. We'll figure it out. But we could definitely get an ironclad. Truth be told, I think we can boost all of these. So let's start with this one, and we'll see if we can remember to swap off of it. As far as musketmen, we have 1 musketman there. We have... Oh, there's my engineer. Is that the only musketman we have? That's the only melee we have, isn't it? We lost our other ones, didn't we? So yeah, we'll have to build some more musketmen. We'll probably build a couple singletons anyway, just to turn this into an army at some point. I don't want to upgrade you right now, because that would mean we have 1 less. But we'll figure that out here shortly. All right, so trade routes. Let's go with whatever's going to give us the most gold. Mitla. I like it, especially since it's so incredibly close. That's a lot of gold for something that's that close to us. Some production and gold and other things, not bad. We'll go with you. Production's going to be good for our wonders that we're trying to build. And yeah, we'll just do this one as well. All those look really good, actually. Other than the fact that they get pillaged at any point if we're not careful, but not a lot of control over that. I guess we'll move you up here.
If delicate arch has any significance,
all right, hello.
supplies.
Not really useful to us, other than we get a little bit of an error score for finding it. Cool. All right, that looks good. I don't think there's another nautical luxury resource out there for us to use, so we're just probably going to land him on something else at some point. It's not super urgent since it's just going to be a duplicate anyway, but it's definitely something that we'll have to probably just settle for. All right, so you need to start producing that wonder here soon, although I do want to get the fish first. So in the meantime, let's finish up the caravel here. Do I want to do the caravel? Why is ironclad? Oh, we don't even have an ironclad unlocked, do we? Because that comes from that. The 2 shipyards. So we will want to get 2 shipyards at some point. We already have 1, don't we? Yep. So we just need to get another one somewhere else, which we don't have that many options, to be fair. We might not actually get that. Do we even have another harbor anywhere? No, you were going to build a harbor at some point, but you couldn't yet. So it's possible we may just need to build that one up straight up, which is fine if that comes up to that. It is okay. All right, let's go and get the temple. Keeping our faith going up, because we are going to be using our faith at some point. That is the plan. I'm going to kind of park you out here kind of on this edge of things just to keep an eye on stuff because I want to keep these trade routes rolling as much as possible. Looks like we might have a couple things that we can trade out. 10 gold for 30 turns, just for 1 spice. Yes, England, we will gladly do that. Anybody want horses, iron? Oh, she does want iron. I mean, I don't know why you keep wanting iron, but we'll go with it. People do want some coal. I kind of want to keep my coal, though. So I think we're okay with that. Any luxury resources we can buy? There is not any. I guess I could have checked to see if there's any great works or diplomatic favor. We are gaining diplomatic favor. I'm actually going to hold off on selling the diplomatic favor. If we were losing it, I would probably continue to sell it just to... because might as well. But if we're going to gain it, actually, at this point, we wouldn't mind trying to build up a little bit of that as possible. We'll come around here, see what exploration we can do. I mean, at the very least, he's a guy that we can explore with. So even if we don't end up using him for what we wanted to use him for, it is okay. I wonder if this is food. I'm assuming it's food because fish would be food. I don't think it would be production or anything like that. Ooh, major flood. Some damaged tiles and population lost. Now, we haven't got the dam up here yet on that river. Actually, we might not even get one because I don't think there was a good place to put one on this part of the river. What got destroyed? It was just tiles? I think it was just tiles. Like, workable tiles. So yeah, we're still working on the industrial square. That's fine. Commercial hub is down here. Let's go and get the market so we can get another trade route. You are just chilling, my friend. You... Honestly, we're just going to keep sending people... Changueta wants a trade route. Where are you, Changueta? I think we can get a Changueta from Mitla, or from Shayat. We're going to come back over here. I want everything that we can get coming out of there because I think it's going to be useful for us. Just going to keep exploring a little bit here in the middle. Just to get a little bit of pop a little bit of this fog of war, but I'm going to try and keep him in this ocean, if you will. Since we got this guy that can do some extra exploring. All right, there's that. One more turn on the steel, it looks like, although I might go ahead and swap off of it now. We can always come back to that later. We'll do a couple turns there. All right, so you were there. You can harvest this for food, so it is food. It's a really good tile, but I definitely want the Wonder. I think the Wonder in the long run is going to be better for us. I mean, I'd love to get the Caravel out now. I just don't think it's worth waiting 3 turns on that Wonder, though. Caravel can wait, I suppose. Well, I mean, it's basically science. It's free science for us to get the Caravel out that we can upgrade to an Ironclad. It's a really tough one. How much production does this actually take full? 920. And do you have 2 charges or just 1? You do have 2 charges. So we could finish it straight up, but probably what we want to do is work, a big chunk of it and then let him finish up the rest of it. That way we can use him for another Wonder, which presumably would be the Mausoleum at that point. Which would give Great Engineers an additional charge. Is that newly recruited Great Engineers or currently existing Great Engineers? Because if it's currently existing Great Engineers, then we would actually want to build this first. Because by building it, we'll actually give our guy another charge. In fact, we could just finish this straight up. As is. I mean, it does waste a little bit of it because he can do 480 and it's only 400. But it's not that much. And I'd like to see if it gives him another action. Plus, I just wanted it because the science, faith, and culture on the coastal tiles is really good.
Of such dimensions, of such exquisite beauty, as no other shade can boast.
Did that give him an extra one? It says activated. Oh, no, I think it was activated. It was just because we used him. Nope, he still has 2 actions. That worked. That worked out really good. All right. Well, there you go, guys. So we're going to go back down to this one. We would prefer to have this one if we can. If not, not the absolute end of the world. But we're going to let this produce up to where there's 500 production or 480 production left. And then we'll use him to finish it off. And that way we still have one more production for something else somewhere. I mean, maybe the smart move is just to use both of his charges right now and just finish this up straight up. I mean, is there another wonder I would really, really want? I mean, now that we've built that, we can't build any of the other Colossus Statue of Liberty, at least not in this city. We don't need a Venetian arsenal. That's not part of our game plan. I mean, the loyalty would be nice if we're going to go back out to war again, all that kind of stuff. I don't care about St. Basil's Cathedral. I don't care about the Casa because we don't have any cities not on our continent. Although gaining 3 governor promotions is pretty nice, to be fair. Even just that by itself is a really nice thing to have. I don't know that there's any other major wonders that we care about. I actually think we just use both his charges to finish this up now. Which does mean what we're going to do instead is we've got that. It does get placed, right? Yeah, it's already placed. So we can move back over to the Caravel and we can use him to speed that up starting next turn. So we'll take us 2 turns to finish that. But I actually think, finishing that up, that one's going to help us so much more than just about any other wonder I can think of. I mean, if we could get the Ruhr Valley still, fine. I might do that, but we can't. There's a couple science ones. There's one for the Tundra, but we're not near the Tundra right now. So there's a couple others that would be nice to have. But honestly, I think we want that one more than just about anything. All right, we're going to do the market first again. Keep the trade routes rolling. Especially when you're getting 19.2 gold and 4 production back from them. And I mean, I guess a farm here is not a terrible idea. I have a feeling he's going to get stuck up here. Not going to be able to get through this, but we'll see. Maybe. He might if we can get open borders. Although I doubt that will happen. It's taking us a couple extra turns to get over there just because of the travel and stuff. Alright, let's go ahead and do have to switch back to it. Up you once. And then go back to the Caravel. And we should have that finished next turn. Hopefully nobody else completes it ahead of us. That would be annoying at this point. Coal power plant is done. Your housing is borderline, but we still have 18 turns, so you're going to grow anyway. So I don't know that we desperately need a neighborhood right this second. So I think I will go ahead and go do the stock exchange. More gold, more better. All the things. In fact, actually, what I'm actually going to do is go ahead and just get us a couple more musketmen. We're just going to buy them straight up. Oh, we can't because we've gone past it. No, I forgot about that. So we're not going to get the musketmen anyway. So we're going to finish this one straight up. I forgot that we already had... I was thinking, honestly, if musketmen... Because musketmen need niter too, right? I'm 99.9% sure. Because one strategy would be to get rid of all of our niter. If they, for some reason, they didn't, but pretty confident that they do. Yeah, they do need niter. If they didn't need niter, because couldn't we get rid of the niter and would that not re-enable a lower version? Is that how that works? I don't remember. I think it just means we can't build it at all. It's a little bit annoying, but that's okay. Well, yeah, like I said, we'll just finish this all the way through. There's no reason to hold off on that at this point. I mean, it's just one tech. It's not that big of a deal. I'm making it a bigger deal than it actually is. Are we still gaining coal? We are still technically gaining coal, but as we get more production buildings, we'll be using more of that coal. So I don't think we want coal in every spot. Are you not getting covered by coal right now? From somewhere? You have coal, yeah. from workshop. I don't know why I feel like they should be getting some production from here that I'm not seeing. Or am I misremembering coal? Yeah, it is. Oh, no. So coal is just internal to that city, but it shares production with all the other cities. Well, that's what it is. So we are powered. That's what I'm looking for. I don't know. We don't have food over like specific tiles or anything like that, right? And one more food, one more production is really not that big of a deal. Get some walls, but we don't need neighborhood. We really don't need much from the city right here at all. Do we need like a great engineer or something? This great engineer we don't care about. This scientist would be really nice. So let's do some campus research grants here. And I think that'll be very helpful. All right, my friend, will you give me open borders? Yeah, that's fine. I just want to be able to get past. See what else is over here. Yeah, if we can get that scientist, that's a really good scientist. A lot. At least that one's mitigated. Some air score from that.
In order to rally people, governments
There's our
if they do,
armies in armadas.
they will invent one.
Any policies we want to change around? No, we just need to get to the next government at this point. Oh, goodness. But yeah, what am I going to check at? So 1,000 is 4 turns of science and 8 turns or something like that of culture. It's pretty good. I mean, we might not get there ahead of him. Well, we're going to be close. We're going to be really, really close. Tech boosts for sanitation. Some antiquity sites. Some more deals. What was I going to look for? I was about to look for something. I don't remember what it was. Oh, no, it was. Era. What are we looking on the era? So we're still, as of this moment, in the Dark Age. Well, there's a good chance we'll get into the Golden Age. Got quite a bit of time left. Won't get a Heroic Age, unfortunately, but that's okay. All right. Go for the next government, right? That's kind of what we're looking for. Yeah, let's just move up to ideology. Research radio. What do we need to do to that? We need to get flight, which once we finish this wonder here in a second, I think we'll have the boost for. And we might be able to research radio after that. Speaking of the boost, let's move you back to this. Pop you.
No vessel could pass these guns without being seriously assailed.
Pretty cool little wonder. So that's going to give us a very large amount of gold there as well. I mean, an archaeologist could be useful. What can we buy with faith here? Nothing that we need right this second. I might buy the archaeologist with gold though. Not super critical right this second. I think before that, let's get the temple. Start working on that. Speaking of temples, like, are we about to lose this game? I mean, the one good thing is that we do know that Spain typically does fight for their religion. Usually. Now, maybe not in this game. We'll find out. But they usually do fight for their religion. And actually, Guitarja should be fighting for her religion as well. So maybe these are tougher fights for him than some of the other stuff. But he's got a huge head start. So I have a feeling that it's just a matter of time before he wins that. Yeah, whatever. Let's get the zoo out. More amenities, more better everywhere that we can. All right, so you finished the 2 wonders that we wanted you to work on. You still have a lot of districts you can build. Don't know, actually. There's not any, like, amazing industrial zones over here, and we've already got some industrial zone stuff. But if this is going to be a, well, is this going to be a big production city for us? What is our best producing city right now? What I'm looking for are yields. I can actually sort by, oh, this is so good. Some of these mods are so good, guys. So Noviodonum, yeah, sure. That city, a lot of production from that city. Even Bawilla is not terrible, but this is our third place city right now. And it is currently focusing citizens on production. So do we want to do that? It's getting so much gold. That's all of our gold coming from there. Of course, that is where Reina is right now. What's our best science? Moreau. Makes sense. Culture. Oh, it's actually you. From trade routes, I'm guessing. Faith Moreau. But yeah, I mean, this is our production center over here. This is it right here. Which actually, I'm a little surprised that is our best producing city. I figured some of these would start catching up at some point. And I think they will. I think they will actually start to slowly catch up a little bit. Are we starting to flip this? Well, there you go. That's one way to get some cities. Truth be told, we have enough cities right now to win the game. So I'm not even really worried about the cities. But, you know, the more the merrier. Do we have an encampment actually built somewhere? Because having at least one encampment. Oh, we did somewhere. But why am I not seeing it? Did I build it in one of these, or was I building it in one of these cities and maybe it just didn't work out? So yeah, I don't see the encampment anywhere. I mean, encampment, at least having one encampment is usually a pretty good idea. I mean, I don't think I'm actually going to use it. Otherwise, I'd put it here to feel a little bit more towards the front. I think back here on this nothing tile is probably okay. Governor title. If we to reign as harbor master, that actually might incentivize us to do both a commercial hub and a harbor there. I think we definitely want to go down this route and get tax collector. We want to get some more gold coming in. Gold's going to help us in the long run, buying builders, speeding up space parts and stuff like that. I guess you can just go auto explore. We want to turn you into a shipyard. Are you going to be able to get a harbor anytime soon? 7. In 11 turns, you can start building a harbor, which will come about easier with the neighborhood. So I think we're going to hold off on sending you out. We'll just leave you here just to protect things. That's not what the button I would have pushed. So that's okay. Put a lumber mill there. That should actually be, I mean, it's a hill tile. It's also a pretty good lumber mill. It would be what, a 2-4 if we got rid of it. I think it'll be a 1-5 as is. Oh no, it would be a 2-4. It'd be a 1-5, I think, as well. Yeah, there it is. It'd be one of these like that. So I think it's gonna be the same either way. So we'll see what it looks like when we get over there. I did want to send, you know, I'll just send somebody to Shankwady from here. I don't think we had that option pop up for Shayat, but I might have just missed it. I guess if we've got you back home to help protect the trade routes a little bit more, we can send you a little bit more on an automated run. We are going to be able to sneak through here, it looks like. All right, more trade routes, please. For you two guys that just built your own markets. You are going to gain sources. Oh yeah, our tech boost is 37%. We definitely need to gain some sources. All right, I'm going to put you on auto explore after all. I think we'll be okay with that. Wish I could put you on auto explore. That would be nice. There's Nanmadal. Is that a new one? No, it's turtles. Boo. Got excited because I couldn't see it. Namadal, what are you again? Ooh. Districts on or next to coast or lake tiles provide extra culture. I mean, again, culture's not like the main thing we're going for, but it's so good to have just just extra culture that you don't have to focus on. Because you definitely need culture to get to some of those higher up things. Looks like we have some trade routes available. We don't want to do diplomatic favor. Lux resources, yeah. I mean, I'd kind of like to try and make Spain a little bit happier with me, so we'll send it to him instead. I mean, 14 guilds are really not that much, but we're not doing anything with it. I don't want to give you neither. Although we're really past the point where it's actually useful anyway. We don't have a limit, do we? No, we do not. Nothing for us to purchase over here, so we're good. All right, we're going to go ahead and put a cut in there. We got 2 wonders this episode, guys. That was pretty good, I think, if you ask me. A lot of gold hopefully coming in for that one. And more trade routes to come. We'll see. Looks like we might be flipping some loyalty. Yeah, I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye. I wanted to give a special shout out to the following channel members. Thank you so much for supporting the channel.